Okay, so last night
Hi everyone, I'm Katie.
I'm Annie, and right now we are currently in Boston, Massachusetts, where the Celtics just won the 2024 NBA Finals. How much do we care? Like a little bit, right?
A little bit.
Yeah.
So Annie and I decided to do probably the most dumb idea ever, and about halfway through the first quarter we decided to Uber to the garden area.
What I don't understand though is like we can't be the only ones that think like this. Like when there's like stuff like this going on and like people we know are out, like how do they know where to go and what to do? Like why can't we just show up when the game starts?
I don't know, but also it was like a high school galore where kids were throwing back with their backpacks. We saw Spider-Man, who I recently found out was later arrested.
Really?
Yep.
How do you know that?
It posted on Barstool Sports. Remember that guy we saw? We're obsessed with him. Well, he jumped over the fence and got arrested, so that's great.
That's so classic. The one with the two hair buns?
Yep.
Okay. So we missed out on that. So Katie and I get to the garden and we try to see if we can get into any of the lines, and they're like, this bar is closed. Like obviously it's not, people are drinking inside of there, but we couldn't get in anywhere, so we split.
We did split. Well, we roamed first.
We roamed. I wanted to stay and witness history, but no one.
Yeah, I mean Annie is also from Cleveland, Ohio, where I think I don't know how many championships they have, but it's...
The last one was 2016, Cavs versus the Warriors. It came down from a 3-1 deficit.
I didn't even know you,
It's never been done in history.
Really?
Yeah. So first time... That's why people dragged it on for so long, because no one has ever come back from a 3-1 and won the finals. And the Cavs were up, or down 3-1, and they ended up winning.
I didn't even
That
know.
was with LeBron.
I didn't even know you knew, like, how many points was, like, a three-pointer. Like, I didn't know you were a basketball guru.
No,
like, jeez. Well, how many points was LeBron averaging that series? Like, Jesus, Annie. Oh, my God.
No, I don't know that much.
So, basically, though, at the end of the night, like, Annie almost died, and I think, Annie, you should just take this one away.
Tell my story. It's time to share my story.
Well, one of them.
So my parents are here. I'm not going to name the school that they're at, but they're here for my younger brother's college orientation, and they got food poisoning, which is honestly so classic. Like, I can't wait to see the repercussions on that. They ate the salmon at the luncheon. Like, it was
don't
over.
eat the salmon at the dining hall.
It was over.
Rule number one of life.
Yeah. And so they like both had ended up leaving sick, and I was completely fine because I did not eat the salmon at the luncheon. I didn't even eat with them anything that day.
You didn't eat that day.
Besides dinner that we were at.
Yep.
And we had breakfast that morning that you made for me, so unless you put something in that.
No.
Okay. So we're at the bar. I like Uber both my parents home because my mom went home, my dad, and then I sent my dad an Uber home because he couldn't even see straight. But like not because he was drunk. I also freaked him out because we were standing outside, and I was like, just throw up, like you have to, because like he had food poisoning, like you need to get it out of your system.
POV,
and then I was
like telling your dad to pull trigger outside the bar.
And I'm like, but you are just gonna look like another drunk guy in Boston.
Yeah.
And he was like, really? Like he was like so mad. Like there's no way it's like. It's game 7 with like 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Like if you pull trigger right now and throw up, like no one's gonna like believe that you're sick. Like everyone's just gonna be like but I was like, we can go like somewhere in the back and throw up. He's like, no, I'll just go wait till I get home. So I put him in the Uber. I'm walking back from the Uber and I just start to black out. I've never experienced something like this in my life. I think so I wasn't like drunk or anything. We're at the bar and I just am sitting there and everything starts to go tingly and black and like my entire body. Like have you ever passed out before? Have you ever fainted?
Yeah. After I got my wisdom tooth out. So dramatic. Eyes rolled back in my head. Thought I was dying.
Like, I have never experienced something like that before.
No,
where, like, I had no control. Like, usually in a group of people, like, I'm trying to stay chill. Like, I don't want to, like, tell them, like, I'm feeling sick.
Yeah, okay. She doesn't stay chill, like, in normal situations. You
No.
stay chill when she's sick.
Yeah, like,
let's just clarify.
Like, if I'm, like, 100%.
Nothing about
like,
you is chill.
I feel like something is wrong with me. Like, if I get, like, too drunk in a bar, like, I'm getting in an Uber and I'm going home. I'm not making it, like, a big deal. If I, like, feel, like, sick, I'm just, like, ignoring it, going home. I could not ignore this. I thought I was telling them to bring me to the hospital.
Yeah, and what Annie is not the best at taking care of herself, so when she's yelling hospital, something's seriously wrong.
But it was weird because so it seemed like to the people that we were with that I would just like had food poisoning, but it was so separate from
She didn't eat the salmon.
I didn't eat the salmon. So I have no idea what exactly it was, but I'm survived.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. So, yeah, if there's any doctors watching this, please let us know because I'm worried.
Do you think a doctor's going to be watching this?
No. Like, we know that, like, 3 people are going to view this, but, like, we're so committed. So, what we're going to do on this podcast is we don't have a plan at all.
We never had a plan. That's kind of, like, the whole thing. But what we kind of want to do here is we find ourselves the most enriching when we converse and interact with other people. And so when we put ourselves in front of the camera, it's hard for us to emulate that.
Yeah, the lack of
replicate it without it just being natural. So
the lack of social anxiety between us is
concerning.
I would say concerning.
Yeah.
Like to the point where like in the DSM-5 like we might is there like we need to make like a new table of contents. We want to start a hotline. I have a flip phone. Why? I thought it would just be awesome. Just such a good
give
bit.
out that number.
Yeah, so I'm going to give out that number. I'm on a 30-day plan, $15 a month, but I'd be more than willing to buy another month. It's an unreal flip phone, and we will answer your calls. You can call in about anything. We know that maybe 4 people will be watching this.
Yeah.
Mom, Dad.
Yeah.
Your mom, Dad. Well, they're out with food poisoning, so probably not.
Yeah.
We want to hear what you have to say.
We want to help you. We want to guide you.
Well,
we want to open your eyes to things that you've never seen before.
it could be a funny story. It could be an advice question, which we won't. I can't promise you anything about advice between us. But, like, we will converse with you back and forth.
You need someone to talk to? Call us. I think we need someone to talk to.
I think we. It's about us. It's not about you. It's about us. Like that when you call in, it's not about you. It's about us. Is that selfish?
No.
Kind of.
I think they have.
Our first guest will be coming on, and their name is Jojo Siwa.
Dream gets on my podcast. My ex.
Shut up. But also, guys, why we were doing this podcast is because we don't have a future.
Please.
It was get a LinkedIn or start a podcast.
I'm not doing LinkedIn. I'm not doing it. Like LinkedIn.
Yeah, can we roll with that for a sec because I'm upset about something. I think you are too.
This is an anti-LinkedIn podcast. You heard it here first. If you have a LinkedIn, move along. Actually, if you have one, it's still fine.
No, it's still fine, but we don't. And I actually had one because I was forced to make one out of high school. And the other day, like, I totally deleted it because I was like, what is this doing? Other than sending me very annoying emails. Yeah. What is the new...
Tapped you.
Why is it the new thing?
I don't know. You know what I want to talk about for a second?
Yeah.
To do with LinkedIn. I have a real issue.
Take your space.
I have a real issue with, like, how all of our social media platforms are the same now. Yeah. Like, it's like... Snapchat has, like, Reels, and Instagram has Stories, and TikTok has Story, and it's just, like, even fucking YouTube has Stories. Why?
Shorts.
Exactly. Why do we need every single app to have every single type of thing that we're consuming? Like, why can't we just keep, like, why can't Instagram be posting pictures? Like, do not let people put music on it. Do not let, this is not expressing creativity. This is just an overconsumption. Like, we can't escape.
I think it comes down to the basics of humanity where everyone is just so selfish. Like, Instagram had to put in reels. YouTube had to put in shorts. Like, everything is just a play off of each other.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why? Then it just leads to us, like, every single type, like,
Instagram
every
threads?
single medium is being thrown in your face at once. You got music. You got the quick stories. You can scroll.
It's
like,
overstimulating.
Yes, exactly. And that's why all of us are brain dead.
We're brain rotting because
I'm
of
not
these.
any better because I spend millions of hours
No,
on my
we're
phone.
no better than the rest.
Mm-mm.
We're worse when we own
just
that.
pointing it out. I think it's worse that we're aware of it and we still don't do anything about it.
What's Instagram threads, though? What's that all about?
Yeah, right?
All of a sudden, I see that little @ symbol, and it's like 3 million connections. I'm like, what does that mean? Whoa. I think they're just trying to throw a massive number in our face to get us to do something, but I'm not even sure what it is we're doing.
I'm not sure what they want from me either.
But LinkedIn, it's done. I'm sick of the summer internships. When did summer internships become a thing? And let's stop that.
Mm-mm.
We need to save the 9 to 5 for after school.
I know.
Which we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Because we're not normal and we own that. But, like, why are people wasting their summers doing 9 to 5s? Honey, save that for the rest of your damn life.
I'm never getting a job.
Me neither. That's why our parents are worried about us.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of people are worried about us.
We have a little surprise coming for you guys, and it comes in the form of photos.
So, what did 2 unemployed people do on a Monday?
At 11 a.m.
They drive 40 minutes to the nearest
JCPenney.
JCPenney. Massive warehouse. Where's the portrait section? We did JCPenney photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Full suit.
And not in, like, the we're here for the TikTok trend, and it's funny, like, we were taking it super seriously.
We showed up. You'll have to see them, but I just wanted to say something. I saw on TikTok that trend. I thought, wow, perfect for us. Pictures, funny suits. It screamed us. Easy bit. Yeah, it was 45 minutes nearest JCPenney. I was willing to do it. And I look online, it's like, $16, $15.99 to be exact, per person. I'm like, great, Annie probably won't pay for it, but that's all right, I'll cover the $15. We show up there, we do professional photos. This guy's got a slick back, like, man bun.
Yeah.
He was a lot.
He was also super into it and, like, very concerned about the poses. Like,
Yeah.
he was, like, he was very active.
It was almost like he cared too much.
Yeah.
Like, whoa. Like, a 2-year-old was waiting in the back of our line, and, like, I think we did overtime. And we were like, wait, no, we can wrap this up so she can go. Like, her whole family's waiting, and we're, like, showed up 10 minutes late in our massive suits. And, like, anyway. We're at checkout, and he's like, oh, let me download these, and tries to sell us, like, after the school photo shoots, like, you can get a blanket. I wanted that blanket so
a
throw
bad.
blanket, which was tempting. A throw blanket. What was it, like?
We should have just
the mouse pad.
Not the blanket.
The mouse pad. The coasters. It was like
the metal wall tile.
Oh, the metal wall. It was that for me. I feared that. And it's our faces, so we got some, like, we were so like, oh my god, we love these pictures.
They were really good.
We had flat buttons on. Anyway. And I was like, I don't know if I want to spend, like, more than $30. All of a sudden, I'm like, Annie, should we just go? And he's like, and I'm like, oh, wait, we didn't pay. Oh, we'll wait. So
I thought you paid on, like, I thought when you were like, we're all set, you, like, paid on. Did you pay something online?
No, I don't think so, but I just, like, I don't know why. I
thought it was going to be free?
No, I didn't think, I don't know. And he pulls up on his, I went on
monitor.
Laptop. It was a monitor. Whew, 3 digits, 199. I'm like, oh, must be from a previous customer who photoed, I don't know, 100 guests. Nope. Nope. Katie. Classic. Not doing enough research before going on throwing your credit card down. $212, ladies and gents. Not sure what that extra 13 was at the end there. Probably like tax, but.
No, what was funny too is like I was looking at that and I was like, "There's no way."
There's
like
no
you wouldn't
way.
have like done it if like that's how much it was, and like Katie was doing all the BTS for this.
I mean, it was a damn Canon camera. It wasn't anything to write home about.
Yeah, like it was just.
We could have made our own studio. And then I go, oh.
And all we wanted was the digital album. So the blanket like would cost like what? Probably like $75, $100 like for one print on the blanket. So we wanted obviously just like the digital album. Like we just wanted them on our phone or our laptop and sent to us. So that was the cheapest option, and that was like $199. But then we go, so there were 30 pictures in total.
Yeah.
And we were like, ooh, that's steep. Like, I don't know. Can we just like pick a couple and like pick our favorites? He's like, yeah, you could do 3 for $80. Where's the ratio?
Yeah, I'm like, whoa.
How does that work? How is it 30 pictures for $199 and 3 pictures for $80?
Like I could have downloaded like the Dispo app and took them.
Like snapping pics about what we were going through.
I know. And then I kind of give him a little bit of like not attitude. I was just like, wow, and he was like,
this is the cheapest you're gonna get.
We're the cheapest in the market. And then he tries to like act like he's giving us a deal.
He actually was helping us though, because we were like, oh, we should at least do the blanket or like a little keychain or something. He's like, let me tell you a secret. You're not gonna want to do here because we're affiliated with a different thing. We don't have the rights over that. So it's gonna charge you more. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to this place and then you're gonna get. And I'm like, whoa.
You've been in the classic game. I know a guy story.
Yeah,
like, what guy do you know? He was like, you guys
got
to go X, Y, and Z, then zip it down this lane. Tell him code I gotcha, and then do that. It'll be $0. I'm like, buddy, all right. No, I actually appreciated that, but he was like, that's why I want to go private.
So, yeah, he wants to go private.
I can charge $300, $500. I go, oh, this guy's like a legit photographer that like, he's like zipping it up at JCPenney, but the poor guy wants to be like shooting wedding photos. I feel bad.
Yeah, I know.
How did he get the JCPenney gig?
He deserves
through his
more.
damn LinkedIn.
Yeah, probably.
That's the issue
All
here.
roads lead back to LinkedIn.
It's the foundation that cracks.
I can't rely on it. Online networking. Networking is simply made for IRL.
Yeah. I think we are best when we don't have.
I can't believe I just said IRL.
Yeah, I was gonna brush over that, but I was gonna bring that up too later.
Anyway, so obviously we paid Katie paid the $200.
Yeah, I dropped down the credit card. I actually pretty sure I got a fraud alert on my email. I was like, nope, JCPenney, Peabody, 212.
$250.
My credit card company was like, this girl's gotta be sobbed. Like, she can't. Like, my credit score is just gonna be horrible.
The worst part is, like, I'm personally super broke. Like, somehow you always find a way to, like, cover things. But, like, we don't spend our money on clothes. We don't spend it on, like, makeup or like, we don't do that. And we're still so broke. It's like, how am I supposed to be fabulous and also be able to eat food? How are people doing
It's
that?
like, I spend money on the dumbest stuff. It's like something I need to like bring up in therapy. I have a costume box. I think all my stuff that I buy is through that. Like, it's almost like my mom wants me to buy normal stuff. Like, go to Lulu, go here, go there. Nope, another purchase of like.
This is a nice blanket.
Thank you. Another purchase of like a DJ set. Like, it's just, and I claim this is what I do to validate myself. It's an investment, Mom. She's like, honey, I'm worried about you. Bought this podcast stuff. It's an investment, Mom. Bought the DJ set. It's an investment, Mom. Like, God knows I could use a new concealer. Like, maybe for once in my damn life. Anyway, yeah, so like maybe we could start like a GoFundMe.
We're gonna say, so we kind of want to start getting into like some fun activities and bring you guys along with us. We're gonna try to find someone on TaskRabbit to film us, but we should go to Encore
Definitely illegal
to film in there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I
Pretty
think
sure
going
it's,
to
like,
like a
super illegal
spoken
to-
word poetry event and having us perform, that would be really good.
Ooh, and pageant.
Yes,
you're
a
like-
beauty pageant.
Oh my god.
Like, give me the
that'd be
ballroom
so
hair.
great.
Oh, yeah.
Miss Boston, $35 to enter.
Okay. Well, like JC Penney, that charge might be $1,000 when we get there.
I just saw one that it cost $400 to enter.
Okay.
So
Well,
this seems
the bigger the scam, the better.
Crown Miss and Miss Boston teen. So do you have to be from Boston?
Yeah, but we can always.
Are you allowed to be married? No. Are you allowed to have kids? No. Who's allowed to compete? Female. What
Whoa.
are the phases of competition? Evening gown, talent, interview, onstage question, activewear.
Okay. Already preparing for onstage question.
Oh my god.
Okay. We're signing up for a pageant. Why? Because we have nothing better to do.
No. Wait, I think it's teen only though. So
Is
confused.
there like a young adult?
Wait. Miss Boston scholarship? Okay, it's just making you like pay, so
Classic.
we're gonna get scammed again.
Yeah, we tend to do that a lot. Well, I think this might conclude our first episode. We know we have a lot of work to do. We know we're not good at this yet. But we promise to do what we can. To put our blood, sweat, and tear. Maybe not. We'll just work hard for you guys.
We're gonna find a way.
So yeah, if you guys would want to do a hotline, and I'm saying like you guys as in like, I know there's not much of you out there. I am not sure who we're referring to yet, but I'm just hoping that people will support us because there's nothing else. This is the first episode of Committed to the Bit. Katie and Annie. Bye.
Bye.